Welcome back, students, to our EVS 2 session, that is history. Let us begin. Today we will continue with the same lesson, number 7, Swaraj, first conquest. Students, I hope you remember what we have studied in the last session. We have studied about the Torna fort, which have the machis, that is Junjar Machi and Budla Machi. And we also studied that Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj named the fort Prachandgarh. My dear students, let us begin with the topic Blessings of Goddess Bhavani. Fort Torna then came under Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj's administration. He made a very careful survey of it and appointed officers such as a Maratha Killedar, Brahmin Sabnis and a Prabhu Karkhanis. The garrison included Mavlas, Kolis, Ramoshis, Mahars and such brave men from many other castes and communities. In Swaraj, all castes and communities were to be treated alike and no distinctions made on the basis of caste. As repairs to the fort started, a surprise awaited the people. They discovered 4 metal pots filled to the brim with mohurs. The workers were overjoyed. They said that this was a gift to Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj from the goddess Bhavani, who had blessed his efforts. All the money discovered was brought to Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. No one thought of taking anything from it for himself. All of it was the wealth of Swaraj. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj felt greatly elated at this unexpected gift, which would enable him to pursue his ideal of Swaraj with added vigor. He felt that he was working under the benevolent eyes of the goddess Bhavani. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj utilized part of the treasure found in the fort to purchase arms and ammunition. The rest he decided to use for another project which was already in his mind. About 15 kilometers to the east of Torna is the hill of Murumbdev. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj had his eye on it for a long time. This hill was steep and difficult of access and therefore of great strategic importance. Adil Shah had actually started constructing a fort on this hill but had left it unfinished. This hill also was not well guarded and Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj decided to capture it. My dear students, let us move further. The first capital of Swaraj. One day, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj climbed up the hill with a select band of his followers and took possession of the partially completed fort. The money found on Torna was used to complete the fortification of Murumbdev. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj named this fort Rajgarh. Stone masons, carpenters, blacksmiths, water carriers, other workers, all the people got busy. They built the Raj Mahal, Bara Mahal and 18 workshops. Rajgarh became the first capital of Swaraj. Let us move further. Chhatrapati Shivaji's rapid progress. From then onwards, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj moved swiftly and captured one fort after another in Maval, the whole country known as Bara Maval. The 12 Mavals was overflowing with joy and excitement. The Patils and Deshmukhs from many villages came and swore allegiance to Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. But Maval had its own share of blacklegs who were ever ready to put a spoke in the fast-moving wheel of Swaraj. Jealous of Chhatrapati Shivaji's success, they complained to the Adil Shahi collector at Shirwal. The collector dispatched messengers to Bijapur and informed Adil Shah of Chhatrapati Shivaji's rapid progress. Let us move further with Chhatrapati Shivaji, the shrewd politician. Adil Shah was most surprised to get the news. He asked Shahaji Raje for an explanation. Shahaji Raje got himself out of this difficult situation by telling the Sultan that Shivaji Raje had probably taken over the fort for better administration of the Jagir. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj also sent this message to the Sultan. I have taken possession of the fort for better administration of the countryside. We did this only in the interest of the Sultan. There was no evil design at the back of this action. The two forts of Kondhana and Purandar too had strategic locations. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj used his political skill and took control of both the forts. The next fort to come under his sway was Rohida Fort. This was fast work indeed, and there was nothing to stop Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj now. So, my dear students, what we have learnt in this session? Yes, that how Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj got the blessings of Goddess Bhavani and he got the rapid progress in his life to make his subjects and people happy and do good deeds for his Swaraj. So, I hope, my dear students, the topic is understood and clear to you. Thank you.